All right, here we go. Week 2. I hope you had a chance to get your feet wet with the workouts from week 1 and also had a chance to dive into the nutrition packet that you've received. Don't be discouraged if you weren't able to hit those numbers exactly on the very first week. Again, it's normal. It takes a little bit of time to establish a diet that works best for you. So it's okay if you don't hit those numbers. Again, the idea of this program is that you establish healthy eating habits over time, and so that it doesn't feel like a diet. It doesn't feel like a drag from one week to the next where you're eating foods you don't like to eat. So I want you to tailor this to yourself, and with that, it takes a little bit more time. You can't just flip a switch and create a new habit. It's something that takes small changes over time. So do not be discouraged if you weren't able to hit your numbers. Just focus on making better food choices every single day. As far as the workout goes, I hope everybody was able to complete it roughly 4 times. I know that depending on what your skill level was going into it, 1 or even 2 times might have been enough for you. Usually the first time when you start new exercises up or start up a new program, it's okay to be, you're going to get sore a little bit. So if you were a little sore, that's okay. Take a little bit more break as far as rest days between each workout. And then as soon as you're feeling a little bit better, hop into it as soon as possible. Trust me, that will start to subside over time, so don't be discouraged if you were really sore after that first workout. Once you do these workouts 2, 3, 4, 5, and then into week 2, your body will start to adapt to it. You will not get as sore, and that combined with your new healthy eating habits, you're going to recover a lot better, you're going to sleep a lot better. So trust me, do not get discouraged if this workout felt a little bit too hard for you at first. Because you're going to get better at it, and you're going to progress, and you're going to start growing. Secondly, I want to review and go over our homework we had for last week, which was take progress pictures. Now, if you haven't done that yet, pause this video right now. Go take some progress pictures. It's really important that you take those to see where you've been week by week by week, and it's that much more motivating every time you look at that person or that person that you used to be from week 1, because again, you're going to be changing week by week, and I want you guys to notice that every single week. Okay. Second, I want to go over our workout for this week. So again, the suggested number of workouts is 4. What I would like you to do is get at least 1 day of rest between those 4 workouts. So basically, just do not perform all 4 days in a row if possible. I'd like you to get at least 1 day's rest between those 4 workouts. An example would be do the workouts Monday and Tuesday, rest Wednesday, and then do the workouts again Thursday and Friday. The warm-up stayed the same. I just took 1 set off to leave you more time for the actual workout. And the biggest difference, what you'll see on this workout, is the pairings. What I did was, on the pairings, is add a little bit different progression to it. So you'll see a lot of the same movements, but the progression is a little bit more complex. So make sure you watch the demonstration videos very closely as far as the range of motion that I use, the foot placement that I use, because a lot of these exercises do look very similar, but they are a little bit different as far as the progression and where I want to go. Second, you'll see the other difference here is in the pairings. After every pairing, so you'll do, for example, the first pair of single leg toe touch to reach paired up with the single leg high plank. You'll do that for 3 rounds. Then what you'll have in between the first pairing and the second pairing is basically a cardio interval. And what that is for this workout is a high knees, or the same thing you did last workout, the high knee run. Or if you aren't able to do that for 30 seconds, you can just do a high knee march. Or you can do a high knee run for as long as you can and then go into the march for the remainder amount of that 30 seconds. So you're going to do the first pairing, 3 rounds, and then 1 set of the cardio interval in between. Then move on to the next pairing, which will be a half squat and paired up with the bird dogs again. So on and so forth for the rest of the workout. So really pay attention to the video, really pay attention to the range of motion that I'm using in these exercises because they look very similar. But again, it's a progression, and I'm going to get you guys to a point where we're doing full range of motion exercises. It looks really good, and then I'm going to start really playing with the exercises as far as the reps and the sets and things like that, and that's where it gets really exciting. So also, if these new progressions, if you feel like they're a little bit too much for you, the reason why I'm doing it in this order is you're able to keep with the old progression if you want. So If this new progression is a little bit more difficult or a little too difficult for you, feel free to use the previous progression of that same exercise. That's okay too. Cardio, nothing much changed there. I just added 5 minutes to it. So you went from 15 to 20 minutes. And again, the idea behind this cardio is that you don't have to drive to the gym, get on a treadmill just for 15 to 20 minutes. You can do this outside, wherever you want to go. It doesn't matter. And again, tailor this to your lifestyle. I want you guys to make the cardio fun. Just think to yourself that you want to sweat every single day. So you want to get to a point where you wake up and you're thinking, what can I do to make myself more active today? And it doesn't always have to be hopping on a treadmill. I'm not a big fan of that. It's not my cup of tea. Just because it's not enjoyable to me. So I like to actually go out and perform stuff outside, play a basketball game, whatever it is. So don't think of cardio as you have to run, have to jog. Pick something that you really like to do. That way you're going to stick to it. For the challenge this week, we have the Cooper test. Now the Cooper test is a 12-minute run, jog, or walk for as long as you can. So the furthest distance possible. So what that means is basically you set a stopwatch for 12 minutes and you try to get as far as possible. Really simple test. You don't need a track to do this. You don't need a treadmill to do this. You could simply just walk right outside, go around the same exact block and just measure how many times that you complete that circle. So really simple, the Cooper test. I'm going to use this as an actual cardio workout, so don't do the Cooper test and do cardio. Do this in place of one of those cardio workouts that you do during the week. Do this Cooper test early in the week, and then again later down in this program we're going to revisit this challenge. And this is a measure of our cardiovascular endurance. So the first week we did a measure of our strength, which was our wall sit and our plank. This week it's cardiovascular endurance. We have the Cooper test. Lastly, make sure you email me any questions that you have as far as this workout goes, as far as the diet goes. Again, it's going to take a little bit of time for you guys to get used to this, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for, is to answer those questions. Also, before I let you get into this workout, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. It's really important that you guys stay hydrated. Top two things: drink a lot of water and eat a lot of vegetables. If there's two tips that I can give you that you can do today to feel better tomorrow, drink a lot of water, eat a lot of vegetables. It's really simple. Not everybody loves vegetables, but ideally you can prepare it in a way or find the ones that you like the most. So you can start adding that to your diet, and it might just be a little bit on the first day and then a little bit more on the second day, and eventually you will learn to love these things because you're going to love how it makes you feel. Again, there's people out there who don't like to drink a lot of water either, but again, once you start feeling the benefits from it, it's going to become easy over time. So again, take home message here: don't get discouraged if you weren't able to complete this program to a T on the first week. That's okay. Just try to do better on the second week, and then do better on the third week, and then we'll do better on the fourth week. That's all I have for you guys today. Have a great day and have a great week too.